With new Star Trek series left, right and centre, fans are right to ask what is next. It seems like the Star Trek universe is constantly expanding. Additionally, legendary characters like Jean-Luc Picard are returning in their own dedicated shows. However, with Picard ending, is it time for Star Trek Janeway? Kate Mulgrew has revealed that there has been conversations. Welcome to Trek Central, I'm your host Captain Jack, and welcome to the channel. So before we actually get into the main video, if you want to keep up to date on all the latest Star Trek news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Trek Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Star Trek universe. But as always, please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, because if you're talking about Star Trek, then we want to hear about it. Okay, engage. This video is brought to you by the Amazon App Store and Star Trek Fleet Command, so a big thank you to them for sponsoring this video. The Amazon App Store is the best place to play a mobile game like Star Trek Fleet Command, because you can save up to 20% off in-app and in-game purchases using Amazon coins. In Star Trek Fleet Command, you can hop online and explore the universe with your favourite crew members, like Captain Kirk. Also in your favourite ships like the USS Enterprise. Check out Star Trek Fleet Command and join the galaxy with billions of other players by clicking the link down below in the video description. Make sure to scroll down a link which will tell you about Amazon coin savings. An example is 10,000 Amazon coins for $82. That's $100 of spending for only $82. You can also discover all Amazon coin packs for other games, not just Star Trek Fleet Command. Once again, thank you to the Amazon App Store and Star Trek Fleet Command for sponsoring this video. Now, before we get carried away, there is no confirmation this show is actually in the works. However, could it work? Speaking at Star Trek Las Vegas 2022, Kate Mulgrew revealed that there had been talks and conversations. Star Trek Voyager's Captain Kathryn Janeway is of course back in the animated Star Trek Prodigy series. However, is it time for more of a legendary captain in live action? The Star Trek Las Vegas convention took place the other month, obviously in Las Vegas. Voyager's Kate Mulgrew beamed down to talk to fans about her character and the shows. However, one fan asked the actress if there had been any talks about doing a Star Trek Janeway series. Of course, following crowd applause and cheers, Mulgrew chose to answer this question, for us, thankfully. She did remind fans that it's simply up to you, as in the fans themselves. Essentially a reminder that Star Trek fans are one of the reasons Anson Mount, Ethan Peck and Rebecca Romijn got the Star Trek Strange New World series. Fan support is a driving factor in making decisions on the new Star Trek universe, as revealed by both Alex Kurtzman and Picard showrunner Terry Matalas.
Have there been any talks of potentially doing a Star Trek Janeway?
I would say very simply, that's up to you. There are talks, there are conversations. Have I been offered anything directly? No. I think they're looking at Picard, they're looking at the value of Picard, they're looking at the reaction to Picard. I'm sure all of you loved it, didn't you? I don't know what they're thinking, but I think that Janeway was one of a kind, right? I don't know, but I do think it is up to you as much as it is up to me.
Mulgrew revealed there are talks, and that there are conversations. This might mean the idea of a Star Trek Janeway series or limited series has been at least considered so far. However, the actress did confirm that she has not been offered anything directly. She did say that their creators are looking at Star Trek Picard and the value of the series. Ultimately, she informs fans that it's up to them as much as it's up to her. With or without a Janeway series, the adventures of the character does continue. Kate Mulgrew was cast in Star Trek Prodigy to reprise the role as Captain Kathryn Janeway. Although she was initially only playing a hologram version of her character, the actual real Admiral Janeway does appear in episode 10. The story of the character, following the end of Star Trek Voyager, does continue. Mulgrew was initially reluctant to join the series, but following several months of negotiations, she was convinced to reprise her role by the idea of introducing Star Trek to a new generation of fans. Star Trek Prodigy is currently awaiting airing of its 10-episode second half of the first season. Admiral Janeway will appear again, commanding the USS Dauntless. While the main storyline of Star Trek grips many, Prodigy, I love what is going on with the real Admiral Janeway. She is hunting for the main ship, the USS Protostar, but also for Captain Chakotay, who is missing. The Prodigy is aimed at a younger Star Trek generation, but is still engaging for older audiences who love Star Trek Voyager and these characters. The rise of streaming allows smaller stories to be told. While Star Trek Picard has enjoyed its 3-season run, other franchises have opted for short stories. Disney's Lucasfilm ran a 1-season Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi series. The idea was to bring back the legendary actor, Ewan McGregor, to tell a short story. It saw massive success worldwide. However, many fans are asking for a second season. Currently, Star Trek has not attempted something like this. However, a short Treks format has tested the water for one-off episode stories. Therefore, there might be room to do another limited Star Trek series following the end of Star Trek Picard. Indeed, as Captain Janeway, Colonel McCoo has the following to also pull audiences, much like Picard's announcement did. One concern of a limited series is not focusing around a single character. I think it would be better to use multiple well-known characters. For example, I think a new limited Star Trek series would do well with numerous legendary characters. Reunite some of the Voyager cast or other Star Trek characters. That would have more pull in my opinion and make more sense. So what's next for Janeway? First, if we do a Star Trek Janeway series, it'll have to coordinate with Star Trek Prodigy. The writing team on the animated series is currently playing with Janeway as a character. Therefore, this new Janeway series, where would it be set? Perhaps in Star Trek Picard's time of 2400s. That'd be pretty cool. 7 of 9, played by Jeri Ryan, a Star Trek Voyager character, is active and running around. Perhaps this could be a story for the show to link up with. Many have asked for a 7th spin-off show, even asking Picard showrunner Terry Matalas a few times, especially with the Picard series ending. One storyline could revolve around the Borg. Janeway dealt with them in the Delta Quadrant during the USS Voyager's journey home. However, with Picard Season 2 now introducing a new faction of the Borg, perhaps it's time for Janeway to beam down and deal with them once and for all. Or at least help them out. I mean, these guys look nice. Additionally, perhaps a return to the Delta Quadrant. Now that would be pretty cool. There was always more room for the Star Trek universe to expand. With Picard wrapping up 3 seasons, that does leave room for something new. However, it's essential to consider there is a lot of Star Trek right now. The latest Star Trek Strange New Worlds series has proved the episodic format of Trek works just as good as serialized stories. Kate Mulgrew's Captain Janeway is not only a legendary Star Trek character, but also an inspiring one. With the Star Trek universe expanding over time, it might not be long until we see more adventures with Janeway, whether it's in animation or live action. Star Trek Prodigy's next 10 episodes continue with Admiral Janeway coming on October 27th, 2022. For now, if you want to keep up to date on the latest Star Trek news, lore and more, make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Trek Central. You can also follow us on social media or join our community Discord server. But for now, I've been Captain Jack, thank you for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Live long past, my friends. Goodbye.